Hello guys, and this is Mr. A, and I am bringing you another Rome Total War battle. Now this is a 3v3 battle, a 31k battle obviously, so let's just quickly go over what's what and what's where and blah blah blah. So over here we have me, Mr. A. I have 5 Praetorian Cav, I have 2 Archer Auxilia, I have, I believe, 11 urban cohorts and 1 legionary first cohort. Then over here, my teammate is Titans member Odin, who's a great player. He's got 3 archers, 3 archer auxilia, sorry. He's got 6 Praetorian Cav, and the rest urbans. So it's a nice build. And over here we've got SOA Thor 1916. I think that's just the Thor that everyone knows. He's just got a bog standard build, I believe. Yes, a bog standard build of urbans and Praetorian cohorts. So you know, it's a quite a good team. I'm really starting to improve quite a lot quite quickly now, because I'm constantly playing with these really great players here. Sorry JJP, I know you watch this but I'm just recording, sorry mate. Yeah, so like Odin's really good and Thor is really good, so this should be an excellent battle that is probably going to be really close. I actually played it, I'm recording it obviously now, it's quite late, well it's very early actually, it's like nearly 2 in the morning, and I'm recording it because the kids are off, and this is the best time to record it while the kids are off. Otherwise you're going to hear moaning in the background from the kids and me going, shut up. Yeah, so obviously here we're up against Macedon, Scipii and spqr, and I will tell you who the opponents are in a minute when it starts up. Now obviously, as you can look here, you know, it took absolutely freaking ages to start up. So here we go. So over here we've got Greek member Cleomenes, and he is Macedon, and he has I think 4 companion cav, 3 Cretan archers and the rest raw pikemen. And over here we've got Spartan commander, who's also got his own channel, his own YouTube channel. I think he's got 6 Praetorian cav, 1 legionary first cohort, and then the rest just urbans. And then over here we have Terrible Turk, who also watches my videos, so hello Terrible, or hello Turk, or hello, yeah. He's got 6 Praetorian Cav I believe, and he has the rest urbans, yes. So basically at the moment we're just forming up somewhere, wherever that's going to be. So let's just try and speed it up. I'm really sorry about the lag, but it is Steam, so you know, you got to start to, you know, you got to expect it. So in every game that I've ever been in with Brotherhood members, they usually 95% of the time wait for you to come to them. So you know, oh sorry. So as you can see, we're trying to be nice and aggressive over here, because we should have the cav advantage slightly, because obviously I bought 5 cav, but I've got 1 chevron on each of my cav units, and I'm sure that Odin has got one chevron on each of his cav units as well, because he's got these archers. So you're basically going to see a big archer fight for a little while. Just while we're repositioning, I'm just trying to get my archers to this flank over here, so then I could fire, once the archers have been taken care of, I can fire into these urban cohorts. And then over here we've got Kleo advancing forward towards Thor here, but he's getting shot by these fire arrows, which will lower their morale. So if you've never played this or played against pike factions, the best one to use, the best faction to use archers on are against the Seleucids, because the Seleucids have the tiniest little shield. So in one of my previous battles, I think I said that poor Seleucids was the actual title of it, because I'm so used to playing Bubo with him being Seleucids. He is a master with the Seleucids, and he's taught me to basically outfire them. So now this one's a bit strange, because look, very few, pretty much all of them, and they're on 68. Work out. But then again, I suppose all three of them, unless there's a slight elevation, it looks like there's a very slight elevation here, but it doesn't matter. So we've got Turk's cavalry and Turk's infantry with one unit of Royal Pikemen here, just waiting for my cavalry to strike, basically. But as I said earlier, we're basically just going through a hello Bubo. We're just going through a big battle here of archers, and Thor over here is trying to outmaneuver Kleo, but Kleo's seen this, so he's just retreated backwards a little bit. And he's still, just sitting there. He's getting shot now by Scipii here. Excuse me. As you can see, trouble is with Kleo doing this, he does have the, and with this charge, this is a great charge, because he's sent in his infantry and he's sent in his cavalry, but his cavalry will get stuck with Thor's cavalry on the flank there as well. So he has to be very, very careful there, Thor and Kleo. So we've got Odin here bringing over a few of his units. He's left a few units in Testudo just to stop any units basically from going through. And then over here it's left me with just terrible Turk here. So we've got all these cavalry units just ready to pounce, and we've got Thor here shooting into these infantry units here. But we've just lost an infantry unit, but that's fine. I'm just waiting for my moment to pounce, basically. Oh, excuse me. Oh. So we've just broken a unit of archers over here, which is good, which means we've got the archer superiority over here, plus I am shooting into the cav units over here. Sorry, I just need a drink, getting a bit of a dry throat. So as you could see right in the corner of this little battle thing over here, one of our cavalry units has broken and now he's just trying to run away. So currently we've got engagements going on in the centre and on both flanks now. So you know, we're just trying to look around, see where we can poach, basically. You know, I'll put my guys into loose formation because these guys could throw peeler at them. We've got a nice good charge coming in here that breaks a good few units here. Well, it broke 2 units. I thought it broke another unit there. A great move over here where we've charged back into these scipii cavalry here. So sorry, hold on. Right, so yeah, a lot's going on. We've got a nice big charge over here. We've got a bit of a counter charge, plus they're being sandwiched here in between these pike units here. But we've got these urbans trying to push through, doing a great job over there. So I've just had a few units here been broken. This unit I believe is going to break as well, I'm not quite sure. So I've just sent in just an extra line of infantry basically. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my cavalry back round here so that I can strike straight through. Luckily we've got here we've got Odin's cavalry, and he goes in for a really nice cav strike, and he takes out a lot of urban cohort units here. But he's going to lose a lot of cavalry because they got a nice big counter charge. So I'm just waiting because I don't want to get hit by these guys here. I don't be stuck on them. So we've done a really good job here, but Odin lost all his cavalry, but he did an excellent job by taking out the urbans, which are the main threat. The urbans, because the cavalry, my cav superiority should be far more than theirs. So I'm basically, this guy is just in guard mode. They're just going to try and push through. So I've just broken one unit here. I see that we've got a bit of trouble over here. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to push my guys through. And I know my guys over here will hold. And basically I need to, I was looking and I was thinking, where am I going to go? So I'm coming back. I just wanted to break a few extra units just to make sure that I was going to win on this flank. I'm quite happy with these guys being over here because as I say, my cav superiority is pretty good here. But over here we're quite thin.
The enemy general is running away. This is no way for a leader to behave.
Yeah, so I've got to think, right, so I'm going to come and finish off these, whereas we can completely finish this off in a minute. I do swap my tactics because the line here is getting quite thin, plus Thor over here is getting surrounded by these Royal Pikemen. So I've just broke most of these units here. And I've got a few cavalry, a few infantry units. So I've thought, right, that's it. That's all the cavalry I need over here. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to smash straight into this big line here. So So over here we've got a lot of units starting to rout here.
Press forward so the
So I'm just going to smash into it as much as I can. But as you can see, he's turned his infantry round just in time. So I'm going to pull my infantry guys out, my cavalry guys out, sorry, and I'm going to start bringing over some infantry units. I've got my general here. I'm keeping in Testudo because, you know, I don't want him to die. Basically what I want is for these guys to get snagged up by Thor and Odin, and then just come and smack them with my cavalry. So I'm bringing in my general, bringing in this unit here. I'm going to go through this unit here. So I'm going to smack into that one, and then I'm going to smack into the general here. So that unit's gone. We've got another unit over here just starting to rout. And here we go. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to plough through all the troops. So they've just lost a general here. So, you know, they're going to have a lot of, you know, the morale's going to be low. They do have this unit here on first, but they've broken straight away. And that's pretty much it from there, because I've still got, you know, I still had a very, very good portion of my cavalry left. I still had, you know, some infantry left. I didn't have much because, as you can see, I've got an infantry unit, I believe, up here. Let's just got that unit broken. So it was a really, really tough game. You know, I'm quite happy that I had my cavalry where I had them, so they were out of the way, so I didn't charge them in just willy-nilly. But Odin did an absolute brilliant job by saving like my centre from terrible Turk. So really well played to Odin, really well played to Thor, and as I say, it was an absolutely cracking game. So really well played to Kleo, Spart, and terrible Turk. You know, excellent players, all of them brilliant players. So thank you very much, guys, and I will see you later, and